Hey guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to do a collective haul for you guys. Recently I've been purchasing a ton of stuff and I wanted to share it with you guys. I've bought stuff from Ulta, from Morphe, beautyexpert.com, the drugstore. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so to get started, I wanted to show you guys, it's not makeup, but I wanted to show you guys some sunglasses that I've purchased. I'm sure you guys have heard of them already. So I purchased the Key, I think is how you say it, Key Crispy collection. The only one I didn't purchase was Gemini, and now that I didn't buy it, I kind of want it. We'll see. But these right here are the Mila sunglasses by Crispy. These are super similar to On the Prowl by them. I have those as well. They're all black matte on the side and a black lens, but these right here are tortoise shade with blue lens. And in the inside it says Key Crispy. So these are what these look like. I love them because they're so big, they're so bright and summery. I feel like they cover my entire face, so if I don't want to wear makeup, nobody can see me. At least I feel like they can't. But yeah, I'm totally loving these, and this little silver bar right here is really cute. So these are Mila by Crispy. Then next we have, oh, and they come in this cute little, like, what do you say, like, I don't know what this is called, but it's really colorful. So they come in this really cute bag, and then you just pop it open, and then these are Jet Lag. I love these. So these are also super big, but the frame is a matte black with a rose gold lens, and then the side is like a silver bar. So these are Jet Lag by Crispy. I love them with this little shirt I have on right now. So I love these. And then you just pop it right back open and they slide right in. It's really cool, really compact. It fits in your purse perfectly. So from the drugstore, if you guys watched my last video, I did a how to contour and highlight video using the LA Pro concealers. So these are new. I just purchased these as well. You can find these on ladymoss.com. I feel like you can find them on Amazon as well. But I bought mine at walgreens.com. They were only $3. I got two contour colors, which are Toast and Toffee. Toffee is a little bit more orange, whereas this one is a deeper brown and more cool tone. So this one's better to contour with, and I would say this one's better to bronze your face with. Then for concealer, I got the color Natural, and this one's Natural, and this one's Pure Beige. This one's a little bit darker for me. This is almost like the same as my skin tone, and this one's a little bit light. If I want to be super highlighted, I'll use this by itself, but if I don't, I'm going to mix these together. These are really high coverage. I usually use an under eye corrector before my concealer, and this you do not need to. They're really full coverage, and they cover up a lot, and they're super pigmented and super blendable. So these are like amazing. I love these, and I'm not into cream contouring, but I love these. Also from the drugstore, I purchased yesterday these Biore Deep Cleansing Pore Strips. So my husband and I had really bad blackheads on our noses last night. So I just ran to the drugstore real quick, and I heard a lot about this brand, so I wanted to test it out, and oh my god, I love this so far. I was kind of nervous because it like got really hard around my nose. I was nervous when I was to pull it off that it would leave my, like this right here in my nose looking really red, and then today it would be kind of like tender or a little bit raw, but no, not at all. I love this. It pulled off mostly, like, I think it pulled off a good amount of my blackheads yesterday. I barely have any. It left my nose super shiny. I'm a big fan of these, and I think right now CVS had them 2 for $14. I think they're $8. So if you have the same problems that we had, try it out. Only took 10 minutes to put on your nose. You leave it on there, you rip it off, and then all the dirt comes off. So test. Also, man, I was like on a hunt for these. I also picked up these Milani Amore metallic lip creams. I have this one on my lips right now. This is a Chromatic Addict. I love this. It's so pretty. It's so metallic-y. It makes my lips look like I have gloss on them, but I don't. It's literally matte. No transfer, no nothing whatsoever. So, and this formula is awesome. I literally don't feel it on my lips whatsoever. So I got the shade Chromatic Addict, which is this color. And then I got the shade Materialistic. And so if you haven't gotten your hands on the Kylie lip kit in the metallic colors, supposedly these are dupes for King K and Rain, I feel like. Let me swatch these for you. The only thing I was kind of like thrown off by is when I pulled out the wand, it's like already bent. Do you see? So I thought I got a messed up one, but when I was putting on my lips, it seems like it doesn't move. So I'm assuming this is how they come, which is super weird, but whatever, it is what it is, as long as it works and gets the job done. Okay, so there you can see that's their Chromatic Addict. How pretty is that? It's a little bit too light for my skin tone to wear by itself, so I paired it today with the Milani Spice lip liner. I put this on first and then I put that on top. But I love it, and I wanted to do like eyeshadow similar to it today. And then this is the color Materialistic. And this is like a brown. It looks like it's like a deep bronzy brown. That one's really pretty. I'm really excited. These colors are like perfect for the summertime. So if you want the Kylie lip kits and you can't get them because they're sold out, pick these up. They were $7 each, and then it was like buy one get one 50 right now at CVS. So pick these up. These are so cute and I'm obsessed with it. Then moving on to Ulta, I picked up this Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. This smells so good. It's a setting spray for your makeup or a primer for your makeup. The way I've been using it is I'll wash my face at night, and then I don't know if you guys feel this, but when I wash my face at night, my skin gets really dry and it feels like kind of sucked in. So I'll spray this on my face before bed, and it just like, I don't know, it just like rejuvenates my skin, and I wake up with my skin feeling really plump and like hydrated. Like 2 weekends ago, I went to the beach after Mother's Day and I left my full face of makeup on. Biggest mistake of life. Do not do that. And then the next morning, I woke up with like a huge rash right here. I had so much texture on my skin, and I feel like it's gotten a lot better. It seems a lot smoother now. So I've been using this since then. I think I got that like a week after the beach, and my face was still really bumpy. So I've been cleansing my face, and then at night I'll spray this on my face, and it makes me wake up super hydrated and plump. So test this out. I've also been using it with my makeup as well, so it's not like I don't. I used it today actually to set my makeup, and I sprayed it on my face, and then as my face was still wet is when I applied my highlight to make it a little bit more intense. So this is great multi like purpose kind of thing, and it was only $7. $7. Okay, let me tell you, Fix Plus is $30. I believe it's $30. I think this primer water is $30 as well, and this was $7. Let's see, this primer water I think comes with 3.9 fluid ounces, and this is 4. So you get a little bit more, and this is $7 and this is 30. So on a budget, pick this up at Ulta. I picked up the Anastasia Glow Kit. So I've decided to start freelancing, and I'm trying to build up my kit. So I decided what better way to build up your kit than to get a highlight palette. And at first, I mean, I have so many other highlighters, so I didn't think this was necessary, but after trying this is so different. It's like, it's pretty similar to the Becca formula. It's a really creamy and buttery. It's not like so powdery. I can't even explain to you the texture, but this is so pretty. So today on my face, if you can see, I have Dripping Gold and then Sunburst on top. This is probably my favorite. This is like a yellowy banana color, but it shows up so pretty and like natural on the skin. Then there's Bubbly. These two right here I think are pretty similar, Bubbly and Dripping in Gold, and they're very subtle. They're not that intense, so you definitely, it's kind of good because if you want like a natural highlight, this one's good, but then it's also buildable to make it more intense. Also, if you try these wet, probably it would be a lot more intense. And then this one's a golden bronze. This would be so pretty on darker skin tones as a highlight, but on my skin tone, I would use this as like a bronzer or like blush overlay kind of thing. Let me swatch these for you. I'm like really hot right now. Okay, so this is Sunburst, Bubbly, Dripping in Gold. So if you could see, Bubbly and Dripping in Gold are super similar. And then this is Golden Bronze. So you can see it's more of like an overlay. So Sunburst, Bubbly, Dripping in Gold, and Golden Bronze. But this is only $40 and you get 4 highlighters, which is an amazing deal. I know they have another one called that Gleam or the Gleam kit or something like that. I definitely haven't seen that in person, but from pictures it seems like that's more of like a fair kind of skin tone highlighter palette, but I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll find it in person and then like it, but so far I'm loving the glow kit. Then also from Ulta, I picked up this Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This thing is amazing. It takes your makeup off so fast and you barely need any of it. So I've been using this I think for like a week now, and all I do is I take my fingernail and I dip it in and scoop some out, like literally my fingernail size, and that covers your entire face and takes off all your makeup. So if you could see how much I've used so far, this thing is amazing. I wouldn't just use this at night. I don't know how other people use it, but the way I like to use it is I put some on my hand and then it just melts into my skin, and then I go ahead and I take off all my makeup like that. And instead of rinsing it off, I notice when I rinse it off, it still leaves like, not a greasy feeling. I don't know how to explain it, but it leaves some kind of like texture on your face. So what I do is I take Cetaphil after that from the drugstore, and while I still have this cleansing balm on, I put that on top, and then it removes everything so quick. Then right after that, I take this Badescu water, spray my face, and I'm good to go at nighttime. Also with a nighttime moisturizer, but I love this. So if you've been debating this, I definitely think this is worth it. I think it's a little bit pricey, but from what I see, you get a really good amount because it doesn't take a lot to take off your makeup. So this is gonna last me a good amount of time. Also, as a deluxe sample, they gave me the liquid version of this, but it's for your lashes. It says lids, lashes, and lips. I haven't tested this out, but I feel like for a deluxe sample size, this is pretty big, right? I feel like you always get like the tiniest samples, but this is really, really big. So, moving on. Let's move on to Morphe. So for Morphe, I picked up this Vera Mona Color Switch. This is not the duo, it's a solo. So especially if you're a freelance makeup artist, I definitely think that this is necessary. Or if you don't own a lot of brushes and you need to switch colors while you're doing your eyeshadow or anything else, really, this is great. I mean, like, I thought this was a gimmick, but let me show you. I'm gonna take, okay, so I'm gonna take this bad boy and I'm gonna dip it into like the darkest color. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna dip it into the black. You can see I have a lot on there. Now watch. Okay, you see how much came out? Now you just take this, you swirl your brush into this, and then, see? How cool is that? So I definitely think that this was worth it. I think this was maybe 10, 20. I don't know, I'm always wrong with prices, but that's definitely worth it. I think this was awesome. My eyelash scissors, they were so bad. I would use them as well to trim my eyebrows, and it was always just such a struggle. So I picked up some new scissors from Morphe. These were $6. I'm pretty positive this was $6. These are so sharp. They grew my brows so good, so quick, cut lashes so easy. If you're in the market for some scissors, buy these. I'm gonna get an all matte palette, and the 350 matte was sold out, so I picked up the 35N, which I think is, I mean, I really want the 350 matte, but I think this one's better for the sense that it comes with blacks. A lot of matte palettes don't come with blacks, and I feel like you always need a black in a palette. I mean, if it doesn't come with the black, you got to bring another palette while you're traveling to have a black, you know what I mean? So it definitely comes with a whole bunch of like neutral transition colors, and you get your oranges, your grays, your purples, your blacks. Over here you get warm colors, some pink, purples. So I definitely think that this is a staple in your collection. I'm so happy with this. I used this today in my eye look. I'll post a little clip in so you can see it. But this was totally a great purchase. From Morphe, I picked up the 350 Shimmer Palette. So I feel like it's a staple to have a whole bunch of shimmers in your collection, especially in a palette for traveling. So I love this palette. It comes with so many pretty shades. You have a whole bunch of different color browns. You have warmer colors here. You have oranges, pretty pink and light ones, champagne colors. I used this one today on my eye, and I love it. I don't know if you can see it. Let me show you how pigmented that is. Like, do you see that? Oop. So that's the eyeshadow right there. It's like almost the same as the lip. That's like no primer, no like Fix Plus. That's just one swipe into the palette, and look how pigmented that is. So I definitely think that that's a worth it palette. Like, oh my god, it's so pretty. It's such a pretty champagne-y, like pink kind of color. Also, I picked up the Morphe blush palette, and it comes with a whole bunch of different blushes. You have like your corals, your plums, your pink, your Barbie doll pink, your red. This palette is so pigmented. You need such a light hand with this. I think I used, I don't remember, I think I used this one and this one today, and I literally barely dabbed my brush in it, and it came out so much on my cheek that I just had to blend and blend and blend with the duo stippling. A lot of people would probably be really intimidated by this red, but I'm like super excited to try it. It probably would be so pretty with just such a light hand and just lightly brush it over your cheeks. This palette as well is super pigmented. Like, look at that. Have like, so like I said, you totally need a light hand. I'm subscribed to the Morphe Me brush collection, like monthly subscription thing that they have. So I wanted to talk about the brushes this month. I've been doing it for like, I think like 6 months already, and all the brushes I've gotten was great, but this month's brush, I love it. I think it's so cool that they added an elite collection brush into this monthly subscription. This is the Morphe E1, and I love this. I used this the other day to just bronze out my face. It's pretty big, but I feel like you can just like tilt your hand and it'll be fine. I bronzed out my face with it and not really contoured, and it was really pretty. And then I used it today to apply translucent powder all over my face. It's kind of similar to this Sigma F30 brush. This is a Sigma one, and this is the Morphe E1. This Morphe E1 is a lot more denser and packed together, whereas this is more of like an all over face brush, but they're pretty similar. So this brush I think is like 30, this one's like 22, and this one feels so like heavy and like, I don't know, it just feels like so heavy and like it should be a lot more expensive than what it is. So I thought this was really cool. Then I also got the Morphe M433, which is literally an exact dupe for this Sigma E25 blending brush. Like, look out. They're literally the exact same brush. So this is the Morphe one right here, and this is the Sigma one right here. I think this is like $4, and this is a lot more expensive. So if you're looking for a blending brush that's great for like the outer part of your lid and then blending into the crease really like precisely, this Morphe 433 is awesome. And then we also got this Morphe M441. Obviously it's Morphe, duh. Which is also a really cool blending brush for your crease. It's a lot more like tightly packed, so it's better for the like to cutting the crease a little bit more versus being up higher. Okay. And then lastly, I picked up the whole EX1 foundation line from beautyexpert.com. So like I said, I'm starting freelance, so I wanted to build up a kit. I did a little bit of research, and I decided to go with the whole color range of EX1 foundations. The only problem I realized is that their color range isn't that long. So for darker skin tones and deeper skin tones, they don't go that dark. So this is the darkest one right here, and obviously there's a lot more darker women than this out there. So I'm gonna have to buy a different foundation line, but so far for myself, I am loving this foundation. It's really natural, it's really light. It's I would say it's like light to medium coverage. You can definitely build it up to be a little bit more full coverage, but it's definitely a lighter hand. I feel like it definitely looks like my skin. Like, I don't feel like it looks really cakey at all. I'm loving the way it looks. I'm a mixture of F300 and F200. So I feel like during the winter months, I would be more towards the 200, and then now I'm more towards the 300. I do notice though that after you apply it and you let it sit for like 5 minutes, it gets a little bit darker than what it was when you applied it. So I would say be careful with that. But other than that, this is $18. They had a coupon for 20% off my entire purchase, so I got these for $15 each, which is great. It's basically drugstore pricing, which I thought was awesome. And I paid, I think, like $70, and I got 5 colors, which is amazing. So yeah, try these out. I love these, and the packaging is so cute. This little copper top and all that kind of jazz, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I really like this foundation. It's literally quickly become one of my favorites. I have so many favorites. I know. I have so many favorites. But that's basically all I picked up. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I hope you guys enjoyed this collective haul. I know it was a little bit all over the place. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe and comment down below. Give me any ideas of what you guys would like to see next. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.